in the feeds, planting the desperate and obsessive new seeds of a plan. The location is locked, the time is a threat. It's 4 in the morning, the pavement is wet with the pre-dawn humidity. The world is asleep, but a promise was made that the city must keep. I get to the corner, my heart is a drum in the cold morning air, striking me numb and I see them, the others. A silent new clan, the faithful, the hopeful, according to plan. A line has been formed, a testament to the hype. A shadowy, disciplined, beautiful stripe of humanity, huddled in hoodies and beanies. A secret society of beautiful fiends. We're all here for the same thing, the drop of the grail. The one single prize that will not, cannot fail to make it all worth it. The cold and the weight, a beautiful, limited, high stakes, new fate. We don't talk, not really, we just understand the language that's spoken by the shoes on this land. We now occupy, I see the 85s, the Chicago red, a story that's keeping the legacy fed. I see the off-whites, the Travis Scotts too, a walking museum of the hype and the new. We are sizing each other up, it's a silent review, a respectful but tense competition for who is the most dedicated, who has the most claim to the prize. It's a beautiful, terrible, unspoken game. I'm counting the heads that are standing in front, a brutal, mathematical, tactical hunt for the odds. Will they have my size 10? It's a question that's looping again and again in my head. A quiet new panic, a singular dread that I'll be the one who is right at the edge of the cutoff, the sad empty promise, the unholy pledge of so close, but you missed it. The sun starts to rise, painting the buildings a shade of surprise. It's orange and pink, but we don't really care. We are staring at the door with a desperate new prayer. The shoe is a myth, it's a legend, a story, a shortcut to a very specific new glory. The leather is tumbled, the colorway's clean, the most beautiful object I have ever seen. In the pictures online, the professional shots, it's connecting historical, beautiful dots of a legacy I want a piece of. It's not just a shoe, it's an artifact, proving you saw this thing through. It's a key to a club, it's a nod from the wise. It's the perfect new shape, it's the perfect new size of my own self-worth in a box, fresh and new. A ridiculous, sad, and adorable truth. The resellers are vultures, I see them back there with their multiple phones and their arrogant stare. They don't love the culture, they just love the cost. For every pair they get, a real passion is lost, and the tension is building. The moment is near, the end of the hope and the start of the fear, or the other way round. The lights in the store flicker on, it has begun. The manager's silhouette, a hero, a sun that is rising inside. We can hear the locks click, a sound that is painfully, beautifully quick. The line all straightens, a ripple of bone and of muscle, a singular, unified, desperate new groan of anticipation. The first person's in, the start of the victory, or the start of the sin of the L that I might have to take. For my sanity's sake, I just have to breathe. The line is now moving, I can hardly believe I am here, I'm inside, in the warmth and the light. The beautiful soldiers of hype in the night. The wall is a temple of boxes and dreams, and I ask the question, or that's what it seems like. My mouth is now doing a size 10, you got 'em. My whole world is balanced right here at the bottom of a question. He nods, he's walking away to the back. My whole universe shifts, and it's back on the track. He returns with the box, it is plain and so clean, the most beautiful object I have ever seen. I've copped it, I've won. The battle is done. My own private, beautiful race has been run. And I walk out the door with the ridiculous land.
City's main arteries 2 streets away, a river of noise at the end of the day. But back here the silence is sacred and deep, a concrete cathedral where secrets all keep. The sally's a chapel, the bricks are the pews for the faithful disciples of breaking the news that the rhythm is king and the word is the law. A forgotten back passage, a beautiful flaw in the grid of the city, the perfect blank page for a circle of prophets to get on a stage with no lights and no tickets, no bounces, no mics, just a raw, uncut under the pavement, all lights. The air smells like dumpsters in yesterday's rain, a gritty perfume that's erasing the pain of the world out in front. Then a sound starts to bloom, a human metronome that is chasing the gloom right away. It's a kick and a snare and a hi-hat so clean, the most beautiful, powerful human machine, just a beatbox, a pulse, a foundation of sound for the lyrical battle on this holy ground. You form up the circle of ritual now with a series of spoken, unbreakable vows. You come with respect, you come with your soul. The aim is to make your own narrative whole, not to tear someone down, but to build yourself up with the words that are spilling right out of your cup of ideas. You come off the dome, that's the deal. No pre-written verses, just something that's real. We're trading our stories, we're trading our bars, comparing our beautifully intricate scars. I'm watching them go. right now. The laughter all dies and the chatter all stops. The silence that's left is a series of props for the drama that's coming. All eyes are on me. A jury appears for the whole world to see. A release for the four of them. I take a breath and I press the play button and work on my death and my birth. I don't know. The first track begins with a crackle and then a low sample. I chopped up, then it kicks in. The 808 bass is a physical punch in the gut. A beautiful, violent, and glorious rut that is shaking the doors and is rattling the glass. A moment of truth that has now come to pass, but I'm not even listening.
I can't hear the beat. My focus is laser sharp, fixed on the street. No, not on the street, on the faces in here. A universe made of pure hope and pure fear. I'm watching their hands, I am watching their eyes. I'm an expert in unspoken subtle replies. Is that a head nod, or is he just tired? Is the intricate drum pattern I so admire just a noise in the background of their own private thought? The beautiful tarot battle I fought for a month in my room is now on the attack, and there is no surrender, nowhere to turn. I'm watching you, Kevin, your eyes are now closed. A silent critique I have always supposed is the worst kind of judgment. And then there's Maria, she's tapping her fingers, a quiet nausea to my own confidence. Or is she just feeling the rhythm, the flow? There is no way on earth for me to ever know. This is torture, a beautiful, terrible pain. To have your own heart be exposed to the rain of your best friend's opinions, to be so laid there. A single raw nerve in the big static air of the car. I feel sick, I am ready to quit, to just turn it off and just be done with it. Then Jamal in the front seat, he turns and he grins, and the story of my brand new future begins. He says, yo, this is sick, can you turn it up more? And he reaches right over and kicks down the door of my prison of doubt. He is cranking the knob, and the bass is a beautiful, glorious sob of relief in my chest. And now they're all in, they're all finally listening and starting to grin. Maria is asking, yo, what was that line? The one about the city that was genuinely fine. And Kevin is telling me the sample is fire, and my own tired spirit is climbing up higher and higher. They're feeling it now, we're all on the same beat. This cramped tiny car on this dark empty street is a spaceship, a stadium, a victory lap. I am the captain and they are the map. The mixtape is playing, my story is told. A legend of silver, a legend of gold, and we're flying right now through the city so fast. A beautiful moment that's built up to last. The music's my own, but the feeling is ours. The kings of the city for the next couple hours.